Paige Bueckers' latest performance didn't just light up the scoreboard, it detonated one of the loudest controversies the WNBA has heard all season. The rookie phenom poured in 44 points in a single night, torching the Nets at over 80% shooting, an unprecedented feat for a first-year player. On paper, it looked like a basketball symphony, flawless and unstoppable. But as the highlights replayed, fans weren't talking only about her brilliance, they were whispering about something far more unsettling. Because from the opening possession, the defense looked less like resistance and more like an invitation. Every shot Paige took seemed gift-wrapped. Wide-open threes, layups where defenders trailed lazily behind, drives that looked more like walk-throughs than professional matchups. Coaches didn't send traps. Double teams never came. It was as if the floor opened up for her, transforming the game into a personal highlight reel instead of a battle. And while nobody denies Bueckers' talent, the optics raised an uncomfortable question. Was this incompetence, or was something larger being orchestrated behind the scenes? Immediately, the comparisons poured in. Fans couldn't ignore the difference between Bueckers' red carpet treatment and Caitlin Clark's brutal reality. Clark has been swarmed all year, double and triple teams hunting her every possession, traps snapping like jaws whenever she crosses half court. She's carried Indiana into the playoffs while dragging defenders on her back. And yet on this night, Bueckers glided through defenses that seemed to bow in her path, treated not like an opponent, but like a VIP guest of honor. Was it bad defense or deliberate design? Social media erupted in seconds. Clips of Bueckers' uncontested buckets spread like wildfire, fans freezing frames of defenders standing still, help side rotations vanishing, and entire lanes yawning wide open. Some called it pure incompetence, others dared to call it favoritism. Nobody is that untouchable, critics argued, pointing out that even LeBron James and Steph Curry face relentless doubles. But Bueckers basked in a freedom that seemed impossible at this level. And with that, the conversation shifted from one incredible performance to an uncomfortable duel, Paige versus Caitlin. Supporters praised Bueckers' skill and efficiency, insisting she deserves Rookie of the Year. But her skeptics fired back. How much of that explosion was real, and how much was manufactured? Clark's record-breaking season, built through suffocating defenses and endless battles, suddenly risked being overshadowed by one suspiciously effortless night. And that's when the conspiracy theories ignited. Was the WNBA grooming Paige Bueckers to be its next superstar? Even if it meant bending the integrity of the competition, this debate now stretches far beyond two players. At its heart lies a deeper fear that the league is scripting narratives instead of letting the game breathe on its own. When Bueckers' 44-point performance is paraded as a crowning achievement, while Clark's grind is buried under the noise, fans begin to wonder if the WNBA looks more like reality TV than the highest level of basketball. Because if favoritism is shaping the storylines, then the sport's credibility itself is on the line. The truth? Paige Bueckers is undeniably gifted. Her vision, confidence, and scoring instincts are the tools of a future legend. She doesn't need defenses to collapse for her greatness to shine. But when her wide-open shots are celebrated while Clark's uphill battles are brushed aside, the double standard becomes impossible to ignore. And that leaves the league with one haunting question it cannot escape. Is this the rise of a star, or the script of a story already written?